Thanks for tuning in.
Hello. We made it.
Yeah. Yes.
Who's that? Remy Moore. Hey, Remy Moore.
Remy.
Cujo's here. Hi, Cujo.
Whoops. Sorry. I'm out of control already. Kick me off. Kick me out the airlock.
That's the story of our lives. Oh, we made it. What's going on here? What am I doing?
What a week.
Oh, well, let's go to the start of the week. We had...
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. That's part of the week, too.
Yeah.
That's precisely
So we lost Monty, Fluffy.
Yes.
His brain tumor did its job, and he I guess it sort of just snapped when it hit his brainstem. I guess that's what one of the vet's colleagues said. And what happened was it was like he started crying. Mm-hmm. And then Shelley was the one who was trying to pick him up. He was like he was disconnected from his equilibrium, like the 3D, like his spatial awareness was all screwed up. It was like his so he would like really cry to be put down and writhe and
just
claw.
Went berserk.
Yeah. So when she put him down, and it was like he couldn't like he had spread out, like he couldn't feel where the ground was. It was like escaping him.
It was scary.
And the only way he could, I guess, stabilize was if he was sitting extremely still. So
with his head tilted.
Oh, this was the cat, my mother-in-law's cat. We've been taking care of. So
for about the last 5 months.
Well, 6 months.
6 months. 6 months.
5
I think
months,
you're right.
Yeah, but it's like 5 or 6 months.
Something like that.
Anyway, we knew this was going to happen eventually. We just didn't think it was going to happen so soon. So the next day, we basically begged. Yeah, it was really scary, Remy. We basically just begged the vet to have to bring us in and.
Well, they were giving me an appointment for 3:30 initially, and I said he can't be in this condition for the next. You just can't do this for the next several hours. Something's got to be done.
Yeah. So they fit us in, and we had a discussion, and there's really nothing that can be done at that point because I mean, as it was, he had been walking around with his head like halfway twirled around. We don't know we didn't have like a post-op done or anything like that. We didn't have an MRI done or anything like that, so we have no idea.
Any point.
But we do know it was pressing on his, probably it was behind his ears, so that's why he kept his head tilted all the time. And that's the first thing anybody would comment on about him, was the fact that his head was tilted like this, because that's what he had to do to keep the world oriented, right? So that's where it broke through, I guess, and then it stopped. There's no way he could find his spatial place, right, or bearing.
Oh, he was suffering. He was terrified. So
and that was
we had to deal with that as
quality
quickly as
of life
possible.
was completely zeroed out.
Well,
at that
he wasn't
point.
eating or drinking, and I can't imagine him actually doing that. I mean, he couldn't stay.
So we had him euthanized. It was like a humane euthanization where
they were very good about it, very compassionate.
Shelley stayed in the room. I had to leave. But they described it though. It was basically they gave him a shot to put him to anesthetize and put him to sleep.
Actually they put a little
gas mask.
Yeah, so he just breathed it in there.
But I thought they gave him an initial one to put him to relax him.
Yeah, I guess they did. I sort of forgot about
That's
that.
what they said to me.
Okay.
And then they would
Well, they put a little gas thing. They had to hold him in a towel because even they lost control of him initially. He shot off the table and just he just slithered across the floor. He didn't even walk or anything like that. Yeah. He was just terrified and disoriented and everything else.
Yeah, thanks, Cujo. He's like, damn sorry you guys had to go through that. And I mean, we were expecting it, as I said,
Yeah,
and
we knew
I think we're just proud of
inevitable.
ourselves that we gave him the best last 5-6 months of his life, and he was really a beautiful little cat, very friendly
wonderful.
all the time, and craved affection, and would never hurt a fly. It was just incredibly gentle. And Shelley always
And
calls
smart,
him
too.
and smart. Yeah, I always call him a little gentleman. So
Well, he is. He was a little
it was
gentleman.
just, and we sort of feel the loss. Like
Very much so.
last 4 or 5 days or whatever, we were walking around like, you know, it's like an empty hole there now. You know, it's like because he was like,
How'd you put it now? You had a phrase for that? What was it? The empty little bitch hole or something like that? Or a hole for a little empty...
a hole where a little bitch used to be, or
A
something
little
like
whiny
that.
bitch. Or
Whiny
something
bitch
like
used to be Highlander.
I'm sorry, but he was...
But he was
kinda,
like that, you
but
know.
he was pretty good.
He was
Don't
really
get me
good,
wrong.
But, I mean, it's like, but it was like always with the craving of affection, you know. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Where have you guys been? Oh, we missed you so much.
It's always a pleasure to come home
But
to
now
him.
it's like it's quiet.
Pet him,
You know?
spend
It's
time.
like,
Well, you keep expecting to see him everywhere, like on the bed, on the couch, walking across the room.
yeah,
but it's just
exactly.
not there.
Highlander. We were just telling Cujo and Remy about having to have a Monty of a Fluffy put down on last Monday actually, because overnight Sunday night he just
But 3 a.m. he started.
it just broke. So it was terrible. I'm not gonna go over the story again. You can rewind it later, I guess, if you want to catch the thing. So, but that was the start of our week last week, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, so what a week.
And we put in like lots of hours driving back and forth to the farm. We're getting Margaret her hearing aids again settled. I know I keep going on and on about them, but
Well, it's a major thing, though.
yeah. So, and finally the banks are starting to come up with with the estate starting to wrap up, and like
Finally.
deposited this massive check into Margaret's account yesterday.
Oh, it was mind-blowing.
Well, like just crazy. I never, like just.
That's a good sound. I like that.
Before we continue, we're so grateful and happy that you're here.
Yes, I'll say.
Confetti, everybody.
Yes, welcome. Good to see you all.
Welcome to the show. Let's put this last. I don't know what's going on in the world. Like, I mean, there's some crazy stuff. It's getting bizarro out there.
Oh, isn't it
And
just?
even YouTube, I guess. I haven't really followed it all that much, but I understand that they've clamped down on Nazism. I didn't even can't pronounce it even anymore.
Nazis.
Nazis.
No, just kidding.
They're clamping down on the Nazis, and throwing them off the platform. And of course, with that, there's issues with false positives, and so a lot of people are unhappy with how things are happening. But
just by saying that word, we're probably going to get kicked off.
saying Nazis.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Excuse my language. Yeah, even that, see people are saying, "Oh, you're getting kicked off the platform if you swear at all," It's like, come on.
Well, it's better.
Oh, how have you guys been? It's enough of us and our nonsense. Let's hear
Really?
about your nonsense. Wait, that didn't sound.
You're saying that other people have nonsense. Well, maybe they do. I don't know.
Putting out the call
Probably.
for. Speaking of Remy Moore, he did that. He sent me a file of his remix there. Heaven is a clean cat box. Oh.
Yes.
Which doesn't sound the same without reverb. Heaven is a clean cat box. Anyway, he did a remix of that.
That's pretty neat.
I'd like to try some headaches all the time. It's a glorious thing. Isn't that lovely, eh?
Was that Remy that said that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I'm good now. Actually, I got a good job. Oh my God!
Outstanding! Oh, that's great.
High fives or high double fives there, buddy. I'm a manager now, so I'll be buying a webcam soon. All right, all right.
Awesome.
I got a
That's
spot
what you
waiting
got.
for you there to do the live show thing. I gotta get more guests on.
Yes.
I had money trouble for days, lol. Yeah.
Been there.
I'm pretty sure 99%
Still
of
there.
the things you do are illegal. Probably, eh? Yeah, it's like those pictures you use aren't really in the public domain. NASA took them. They belong to NASA.
That's right.
Yeah, well, go read up on it, you bastards.
That's right.
Thanks for saving. Hey, of course,
NASA's
buddy.
allowed them to be in the public domain.
So
otherwise
YouTube
we
wants to
wouldn't do
get
it.
people off for color. Yeah, if colorful language. If it's their main expression, if it's like fuck this and fuck that and hardly a word in between that isn't the word fuck, then they'll kick you off.
Oh, probably. Oh, you just got us kicked off again. Swearing and talking to
I was
Nazis.
demonstrative. I was demonstrating. That's not real swearing. That's showing. Yeah.
That's like dramatic swearing.
Dramatic, yeah.
Screw you, you asshole. There's a dramatic enough for you. Hey, don't choke on your coffee now.
Oh, shit.
Choking on space coffee.
I taught you well, my dear.
Taught me well. I knew how to swear way before I met you.
True. But you never did, though, really.
Oh, yes, I did.
Well,
I played ice hockey.
Well,
there you go.
All right.
Need I say more? Hockey players swear notoriously.
Let's get some of that old-timey speaker thing happening. I like old-timey. What was I going to say? I don't condone the swearing unless it's really called for. Because in the countryside, only God can hear you swear, and God hears everything, don't you?
Well, it's so quiet out there, so then they wonder.
Oh my goodness, it's nice Cotilio! Hi,
Hi,
Paul!
Hello, hi, Paul! Meow. Hi, Paul.
Meow. Missed you. I missed everybody. What a last. It felt so weird.
It feels like we haven't seen you in a long time because we've been gone. Last week.
And you notice something? The internet's working good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's it? What's it look like there?
It says strong, and I'm afraid to look up there because
oh no,
it'll tell me it's bad no matter what.
Well, how are you gonna know if it's good or not if you don't look at it?
Right, I'll have a look.
I'm sorry, but you gotta look.
Yes. Oh, it says good. Yay!
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, we had the internet guy come in on Wednesday. It was it's like almost a week and a half after I called. And last Friday, I stuck around with the presumption that it was supposed to be Friday, but no, it was like Wednesday. It was like, I wasted a whole day. And lol, just put in the first post for the enclosure, lol. I think I am done for the day. Missed you too. Yeah, alrighty.
Oh, the enclosure.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Are you still on an old speakerphone?
No, thank God.
Oh, okay. Just wondered if you'd forgotten and sort of talking like you're back in '06 on the radio. Something like that. Anyway. Oh, yeah, it looks like you've been really busy there, Holly and John, with all those cats and... Wow, have you seen that? They've got their backyard all... It looks beautiful, especially since you...
I haven't seen it, actually.
Well, they got something that looks like... I don't know if it looks like an oil derrick or what it is. Some metal structure, but anyway, they painted it, and it looks so much better than it...
Oh, cool.
Like it was there originally. So they've done a lot of things with their backyard and spruced it up. They got flowers. They got them hanging from little... pots there from the eaves.
Oh, that's cool.
Some planted at the base, the base of the house. It's beautiful.
Me, actually, I was saying about the internet guy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he came in. Actually, I haven't had an actual technician in the apartment since we first. I think we first installed the cable back like 25 years ago.
Yeah, it's true.
It was so weird. It was like, somebody in my home. I don't understand this. So he put I guess it was the power levels that were coming. They've changed things around. Like it never used to be an issue, but I guess with upgrades and whatnot, the power something is wrong. The power levels were too high coming into the unit, so they put in a tiny little attenuator on the end of the cable, coax cable, and I stuck that in the modem, and it's been great. So
who'd have thought it would be too powerful? I mean, that just never crossed the...
Well, the thing I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to monitor that more. I'm actually reading up and watching stuff about...
Was that my tablet?
Your tablet said something. Is it plugged in?
Yes, it is.
Then unplug it. It just reached its level. One thing I did was I changed the battery in Shelley's tablet. That was a really easy job, actually. I was like,
Amazingly.
let's see it, sweetie. Just give me the whole towel right there.
Oh, it says reached 80. That's what's
Yeah.
So give me the towel.
Yeah, just give me the whole thing.
Alright.
So,
people will see all my secret stuff.
oh, there's no secret stuff.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, the secret stuff would be like.
Oh, secrets. I'm just.
There's
There's nothing there. No. I'm boring. I play chess and I read books. Well, I haven't even done the chess.
But the thing
for
is,
a
here
while.
too, though, she's got this sort of movable. Wait, oh no, I've screwed it up. Just a sec. There.
Oh.
It's got this movable home thing, and it's a In Spaaace theme too. She's got like asp.
Oh, well, it doesn't always have that of different things.
Yeah, different. But
now,
presently, right now.
Yeah.
But the thing, this is a
asteroids.
Samsung
Note
Pro 12.2 back from when was this?
2014.
2014. So she's had
think
this like
somewhere
5
around
years, and the battery was just starting to go. I mean, she uses this as her primary. I'm just going to turn it off.
Okay.
Or sleep.
Thanks.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks.
As her primary computing device, and she's had that since 2014, as we said. But the reason we got it is because of the screen. Or Shelley's vision is so bad. She needs a really, really high density, high definition screen, and this one is 3144 by 2100. It's like really amazing, and it's big too. It's like 12.2 inches, right? And it's a touch screen, so she doesn't need to use a mouse, and that's what she uses to read with, is this magnifier. So she's got like 20% vision. But over the time, and this device isn't available anymore. You can't get anything in that size without going up to something like a Surface Pro. And then you're looking at the megabucks. Like, this was expensive enough back then. I think it was like over $1,000, eh?
I thought we got it for 9 something, but wasn't it 900? It's still pretty pricey.
No, I think it was over $1,000.
Oh, is it?
With the keyboard and everything.
Oh, with the keyboard. I thought you meant without the keyboard. I mean, prior to the keyboard. But okay, yes, when you gotta have the keyboard.
So, and I mean, she uses it every day. Like, for, that's like as much as I'm a computer nut, she's a computer. Well, like, she does reading and chess and tablet nut, right? So. And because of her vision problem, the news that she takes in the morning with her coffee is like it's multimedia stuff.
Watch a lot of videos.
Right. So Deutsche Welle, what is it? World News in 90 seconds or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and other things. Well, some of the news stories they have and video or documentaries.
So.
Don't forget Al Jazeera.
Right. But compared to the phone battery, this thing was a breeze. You just undo the screws, undo the little clips, and pop in the new battery, and then boom, 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 and that was it. Yeah,
I was amazed how straightforward that looked. That's when you showed it to me briefly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got sort of wrapped in the story. I didn't follow. Let's see the chat.
Oh, right. We've got to see what's going on.
Let's see. Where am I? Oh, I don't think. Let me see. Just put in the first and close. I think I am done for the day. I don't think they should kick people off for a few swear words, but I can see them wanting a warning on videos. I suppose, Oh, you were saying about the internet guy, yeah? Was an old pump. Oh, this is about the thing. Put an ugly weather pane on top of it, or weather vane. Cemented it in, so painting the derrick was the only solution.
Oh, well, it looks better.
Oh, okay. We did manage to rip the paint off, though. Whoa. Oh, I guess, and I think that was in reaction to the tablet. I think it's an amazing device myself. I just still do to this day.
Too. I do too.
But I mean, as I said, it's like 2014. They haven't updated it in a couple of years now. So it's like,
nope.
Linda Gale says I should get lunch. Oh, hockey stick. Oh hell! I can't wait. I've got fat reserves.
HE double hockey sticks. Right, I haven't seen that in a while. That's cute. HE double hockey sticks.
That's funny.
That's very Canadian, is it not?
Yeah.
Double hockey sticks, you bet.
Yeah, that was great.
Well, enjoy your lunch. I hope you have a good one.
No, she said it can wait.
Oh, I thought you were. Yay! Well, just don't go hungry.
Yeah.
Not on our account.
Ambulance. Ambulance. We need a ambulance attack.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, aye. Oh, I see. What am I doing here? Okay, there we go. No, I already got that one. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Oh, so yeah. So this we're actually getting. It's the countdown to normalcy. So it's been we should have been talking about like it's been 7 months almost. Like this going bananas. And you know, you guys have all been really patient. I haven't put anything out at all. That's 7 months.
7 months, literally.
If you're counting, you're supposed to do like this.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
No, it's.
Let's see.
7 months. 7 months already. Okay.
And but finally we got we filled up the final bin again. So that's the third. This will be
I dropped my magnifier.
This will be the third 4-ton bin of garbage we've filled. So this was the shed. Shelly and I went up yesterday and we finished off the shed and cleaned that up. It was like, whoa.
What a mess.
And it was mostly just leaves and dirt on the floor and old buckets of empty chlorinating chemicals for the pool. And so that's it.
What is it, old oil?
Oh, she says that's 8, Shelly.
What?
You counted and I think you got to 8.
Okay, it's these gloves. It's not my fault. It's the gloves. It's the gloves.
It's the gloves, yeah.
That's what I'm blaming. Yep, the gloves.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but I asked. Oh, maybe I didn't see it actually.
What's that?
I'll try to. I don't know why, but it does. I've rewatched the show afterwards every time, right? More or less, unless I'm so disgusted with my performance, which I want to just forget as quickly as possible.
Oh, no.
then I do watch it. And
do you suffer from performance anxiety?
Not particularly, my dear.
Okay, just asking.
And there are chat messages I just don't see for some reason, and I'm thinking maybe it's the top chat versus live chat, or I don't know why, but it just doesn't come through, so it's really weird. Oh. And anyway, Cujo says, I'm not sure if you saw, but I asked a question about HAL 9K. Is he programmed to do anything when people break the rules? Yeah, and the rules are pretty. I think I have a couple of swear words in there that if you swear, it'll.
Well, you'd have
I can't remember what I have to go back and check.
Well, it can't be. It must be something pretty abominable.
It's weird. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I have some swear words in there, like fuck and whatever.
Oh, but we're allowed to say that, so you're not going to throw anybody out for that.
Well, I mean, if it's random people and they're trolling, then it's like you don't want, you know.
Well, for obvious trolls, yeah.
You don't want that.
So you can see my hand went that way, but it can't see it. It's not. No.
So yeah, what happened was a couple of weeks back, somebody wrote in all caps, eh?
Oh, right, shouting.
So shouting. So if they write in all caps for an I don't know how many caps it is. I think it's 12 caps in a row, 21 caps or something.
Oh, really?
So this person wrote something in all caps and they got booted, and I was looking at it. I was like, why did they get booted? And then it's like, I'm trying to figure it out. And it's like, oh, they wrote in all caps. Oh, Hal kicked them out. So he's doing his job. So
okay.
So yeah, he's supposed to. There's so many more things that I can do with him, which I haven't even touched on. You know, all I've done so far is the quote thing. So if you put in quote, but you have to wait. If I do it now, see, now we're out of focus. Woo! Come on, snap back in. Yeah, that's that camera. It'll pop us out of focus every once in a while. Anyway, if you use this command, it's like exclamation mark and then command. Then you have to wait 60 seconds before you're allowed to do another one. So, and now I get welcomed.
Oops, that's wrong.
I won't argue with you anymore. Open the door. I was the one that showed up.
Oh.
And it says, "Welcome back, CoriolisAffectment."
Well, nice to see you.
I don't know how to snap it back into focus.
I don't know. Is it because maybe we're not at the same distance from the thing? Maybe it screws it up?
No, I don't know why.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe it had too many focal points to concentrate on.
It's this fucking...
And it different.
See, I must have... See, it's theirs in focus, but if I pull it back... Like lean back maybe then... I don't know what.
That looks natural, right?
Yeah, it looks natural.
Yes, I'm just sitting back
aliens. God damn it all. No, my gloves are screwed up. And then suddenly, for no reason, it comes back in focus. I don't know what. Maybe it's the
Well, it's the lack of gravitational forces. That's what it is. Something in there's floating around, probably.
Oh, come on. I can't figure out why it does that.
Hello.
Hello.
Oui, hello.
Is there an invisible fly on it? Oh, damn, the acid hit faster than I thought. Seriously, eh? Jesus Christ.
So it's still foggy? Or?
Yeah, it is, and I don't know why.
There's always something, you know, if it's not the internet, it's... Yes, maybe,
Oh, there.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what I did.
You focused it, I assume.
Yeah, maybe... Anyway, it's fixed now.
Well, maybe it gets a little stuck after a while.
I think so. I had to... I don't know what I did.
I don't know. Well, whatever it did, if it works, that's what counts.
Hello. You look like everything. You look like everything when I take my glasses off. Yeah, exactly, eh?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, it's like finally we got another on the 22nd, I guess. Should we tell them?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we got an offer on the house, which we've accepted. So it's dependent on financing.
Mm-hmm.
So when on the 22nd we should know. So we're gonna go with the assumption that it'll go through. We're gonna wrap up the house and get everything ship shape ready for them to take over, and then we'll sign the papers, and that'll be that. So that'll be like a massive thing off our table, and we'll only have to worry about Margaret now, and then she's pretty much settled, and then that's it. We can go back to mostly normal, right?
I think so.
And that's going to be weird enough too.
Once we get all the bank crap sorted.
Well, yeah, but that's
coming together.
You know,
too.
but the house was a real like.
Oh,
like it was a lot of work.
Oh, that and it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's like
we didn't even put it on the market. That's the
crazy.
That's the thing. Didn't get a chance to. Like, got two neighbors that are vying for it, sort of thing.
Well, they were kind of so.
Well, now one's sort of backed off.
I remember, you know.
Oh, there.
You're a part of the cat family.
Cat family.
Which brings me to my thing. I forgot to say.
No. Sorry. Well, you had to say something in honor of the cat family. Yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I know. Well, that's just part of the things. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't allow you to do that. Then opening airlock door and says, "Enjoy the cold of space," and kicks you.
Oh, nice. Enjoy the cold of space.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I could actually have him vocalize that. I just wanted to mention. I'm trying to put out the word for getting a few cat box pictures. Just cleaned.
I bet you hear that every day, right?
With fresh kitty litter, and I'm asking people to sort of send them to me on Twitter. My handle is in my about page, and I have a link on my about page right to my Twitter account. So if you follow me or whatever, then I can follow you back. You can send me a picture of the cleaned cat box, and I'm going to be doing some visuals for this track that Remy Moore remixed of me, and I think the remix track that he did was like amazing. So
it is. It's fun.
Any
great.
visuals I do will be, up to my standards. So whatever I manage to come up with, but hopefully. Downpour in progress. The rain is running down the windows here. Oh wow.
Oh, this is in Alberta, I take it.
That's funny. Lol, I took a picture of ours and then realized they were not that clean.
Oh, okay.
So you'll have to wait till morning and note to self, need a flash on when taking one.
Oh,
okay. I actually read the instructions on the kitty litter when we had like Monty as our guest here.
Thank goodness you did.
You're supposed to actually use a lot, so they can prowl in it a bit, and then you after what is it, a month or something? You dump the whole thing and clean.
Oh yeah, wash the box, and
then you wash the box and then put fresh
litter.
kitty litter in there. So there's a lot to it, because if you're just scooping and adding, and there's like this sort of amalgamation of semi-used and used, but Anyway, that's what they're supposed to do, but which we did because
And it works so much better than the way I was
oh,
raised
the
to
sides
do
of the
it.
box we have white. Aha.
Oh.
Yeah, and Remy says, yeah, those instructions are for one cat, lol. Yeah, I know, eh?
think
Good luck
so.
with 10 cat boxes or whatever. It's
Oh,
like
jeez.
you'll never get out of the mud room like cleaning. Oh no, another cat box.
Oh,
I need to hire Indian slave labor to do this for me.
oh no. Oh, wasn't there something you were saying about, well, having, what's up?
What was it I did say?
Oh,
that
something
for?
about, I was talking about, oh, what was it? Oh yeah, I said if I had a restaurant, because we were sitting in a restaurant and we had fish and chips, so you get a couple of slices of lemon, right, to squeeze on the fish. So anyway, I was saying, oh well, if I were running a restaurant, I would pick all the seeds out and slice off this.
And I said I'd hire Indian slave labor to do it for me. And their only job would be pick lemon seeds out of the lemon slices.
Right. You're terrible.
It's really bad.
Yes, it's
really,
bad.
really bad.
No offense to
But I mean,
Indians.
when you think about it, though, it's
Respect.
like it's the truth. This is what's going on in the world. They have like Vietnamese children making what 6 pence an hour or some ridiculous amount
Alright.
for jersey like soccer jersey replicas and stuff, and then going for hundreds of pounds. So
That's
right.
right.
You still can't see my shrug. I gotta have like a fake shoulder shrug.
You can put shoulder pads on. Of a different color, that is.
Yeah. Damn, been squeezing my fish on the
I've been squeezing the fish on what? On the lemon.
This is pretty much the story.
That's
This is why we
terrible.
have it scheduled for the morning every day. By the time we've done that last couple, the first ones are well used. It's like they wait for us, eh? I squeeze my steak on HP. Oh, so yes, my dear. I message received and understood.
Oh, that's excellent.
There we go.
Oops,
You have to hold it up so we can see there.
Yes, well,
Fresh coffee.
I was
from
trying
my
to
love.
do that. Oh, thank you so much. You're most kind.
There you go, my darling. Oh, I'm so happy
Thank
and
you so
relieved
much.
the internet is working, and it's been.
Me too.
It's been. I'm sort of. I think I have the. I'm on the trail of what makes it tick, kind of thing, eh? So I'm reading up about.
I'm just playing with my pen. Sorry. Just being silly.
That's okay.
Things you could do with a pen.
like thinking.
Yes. Thinking.
I am a very deep thinker. I am thinking very deeply. What is that number I am thinking of now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that as far as you get?
And now I don't remember what I was going to say.
What comes after 5? Is that it?
No.
That's a
What was I
scary
saying
thought.
before? Oh yeah,
Oh, yes,
the cable. Like I think I'm going to make my own network cables. Buy a crimper and that whole god darn thing. Coriolis is talking about Vietnamese slave labor, and I'm just sitting here like, what if Thanos had clapped instead of snapped?
Oh.
Pearl took over her own box. She fights anyone who gets close. Oh, now that's a story.
Wow.
That's funny. This is my box. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
That's good.
I will shit in this one and no other. And you cannot shit in this one because this one is mine. I have some special gold nuggets for you, Remy. Come on. Meow.
Yes,
Come and
that's
get
right.
them.
Oh, yeah. For a long time, I think Monty thought he was a household god. Because we tended to every need. And we took away his shit, And he said...
And he was never happy, though, which is sort of like royalty, right?
Take away my shit. Yep. I'm a household god.
Without me, it is useless. Without it, I am useless. Yeah, that's right. Stanley Kubrick, we bow to you. Let's have some Full Metal Jacket, my dear.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that in quite a while.
Cats are so funny. Oh, yeah.
I don't like this. Oh, I used to like it 2 minutes ago, but now I hate it. I'll never
That's
eat it
right.
again.
That's exactly right.
You don't
Fickle.
smell right. I don't like it. Oh, come pet me. I never said you could stop.
Keep petting.
It's strange, but the cat behavior, the fickleness, reminds me of someone I know. Who could that be?
I don't know what you're talking about. Not at all. I am seriously
Nothing.
I am seriously working on patenting an anti-deer spray using cat shit only.
Anti-deer spray? Now that's an awful thing.
Yeah, I suppose if it was like...
Anti-deer spray. Do the deers come at you often? Attacked by deers. Do they come in packs or one at a time?
But the cures is worse than the problem. I mean...
Well, it depends how bad the deer are.
If, like, an anti-mosquito spray was like cat urine, you know? It's like,
oh.
you know, it's your choice. Get attacked by mosquitoes or spray yourself with cat urine. I don't know. You know, it's like...
that's one of those 50-50 things,
Yeah,
I think.
I think invest in some, you know, one of those it might work, lol.
Yes, it might. But
spray the shrubs. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant spray yourself. Or spray it at the deer.
I knew what she meant.
Well, I didn't. I mean, I didn't think of it. Oh,
or have me stand
now
in the
I
field
understand. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking you had some very malevolent deer in your neighborhood. I was thinking, what do they do to
They
you?
run off with the children.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I've heard of grizzlies
Bathe in
doing things,
the
but
cat essence to honor them.
oh, yes.
Oh,
really
yeah.
think they're household gods.
I snapped. I finally decided that the pigeon issue had to be solved, and
right.
It was. I went nuclear. I bought those.
He took the
I bought a big
nuclear
plastic
option.
owl, filled it with kitty litter, and put it on a post, and then stuck it on the balcony. And I got those spikes, you know, the anti-pigeon spikes. And I put those on the balcony railing. I missed a spot about this big, so I've been worried about that's how they're going to enter the zone now.
They're not entering the zone. I don't think so.
But it may be too early to tell because I only put it up last night. But
I haven't seen or heard a pigeon yet today.
yeah, so I'm hoping that's it. They're gone now because. Man, I don't know what it is. I just love the balconies on this side because it's like I guess it's shaded in the day, gets some little late sun, perfect for breeding your little pigeon babies or whatever, and then they just are they never stop.
Well, no,
and I sit there.
You can't teach them or anything.
Well, I sit there in the living room with clutching a spray bottle of water, and it's like every time I hear them land, I go.
Yes, and then they take off,
and then that's like, and I fade back into like one of those crazed Vietnam vets, eh?
Oh, right.
Clutching my spray. I'll get you. And it's like no matter how long, how many times you do it, it's like. They're back, you know. They never look.
They don't seem to get the hint.
Well, and they
remember something.
They're insidious, you know. The tiniest, which you would think would be impossible space for them, you know. And it's like after a few days, it's like they've been there awfully insistently, and I took a really good look around. Good thing I did because there's like this, I don't know, some thing under a blue tarp out there, and there's like very little space between the wall.
Crevasse.
And they built a nest, and it was like I moved it out and I brushed it. It was like, oh my god, it was like a mass of little sticks like this much.
Yeah, that's the way they make nests. It's nothing like a nest. It's just a pile of sticks, literally.
Well, with a little depression, so they sort of like.
I don't think there's much of a depression.
It's like a circle. It's like a circle, like with a mound, and then it's like.
I didn't think that. I don't remember ever seeing any kind of form to it. It's just a pile.
Well,
of
I mean,
sticks.
if they get desperate, there's like 5 sticks and then an egg.
that's
you know,
right.
Like it's like it depends how close they are.
Yeah, well, that's kind of unreal. Where do they? What kind of a culture is that?
Call pigeons chicken. In New York, street vendors call pigeons chicken.
Oh.
Chicken kebabs, eh?
Oh, great.
Let's see. Mosquitoes are cappy. I think I'll take the P. I hate mosquitoes.
Oh.
That's right, eh?
Yes, they're miserable.
Oh, God. But
you just hear that little whine when you're trying to sleep at night. You just hear it and it keeps you awake all night. You don't have... There can be one mosquito in the whole house,
for sure.
but you hear that little whine one time and you're awake for hours.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that works.
Or tree quack, if you will.
Tree quack. That sounds like a really bad tree surgeon or something. A tree quack?
But I just reached my end. I didn't want to, be that one person who's just like going twitch like this.
Oh, you mean sitting there with your little squirt?
My little squirt gun. It was like, I'm wasting too much psychic energy on that. And it's British.
Oh, tree quacks.
And maybe tree quail.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. And I got that stuff, and I'm hoping that's gonna be it. Like it's weird. It's like,
excuse me.
I couldn't relax with the damn pigeons, and I couldn't relax with the internet thing, because every 4 or 5 months, once I start to get to this point, it would just crap out. So now I'm gonna be more proactive about it, and when I start to see it degrade, because it will degrade,
until the next thing starts driving you insane.
And then, yeah, and then you should have filmed a birds parody. I know. Yeah. Well, that's that little bit there where, this attack of the pigeons. I could do it maybe a documentary style afterwards with little flashbacks, eh? Yeah. Maybe I will, because it's actually looks kind of
a reenactment.
Oh, they're good on those. Big on those.
You could have little plastic pigeons over there, and there you go out with your.
And then on this day, the pigeon A and pigeon B, they landed there, and I knew that something was up back in the back of the balcony.
That's right. Apartment dweller C goes out with his water gun or his water squirt thing there, water bottle. I mean.
Yeah,
and lets them have it.
Yeah, but it's dangerous looking now. I mean, if I forget myself, lean on the balcony, it's like blood everywhere. It's like little spikes. It's like, oh my god.
It'll be as bad.
So that was the thing because when I go out to the balcony, I like to lean on the balcony, look at the crowd, look at the street parade or whatever. Now it's like now I have to stand there like some creep.
It'd be middle of the night. He's up playing chess. He goes out for a little break and. Exactly. Oh, I know what happened. Jeez, I hope not.
Yeah, really.
That would hurt. I think quite.
And that's why I didn't do it before. But it reached the point. It was like, oh, screw it. I'm buying that crap and I'm putting it on there, and that's it. That's it.
Actually, maybe you can move one of the sections over so you can give yourself.
But that's where they'll land. No, but I mean where it is.
No.
I'm not having it.
Give them time to get used to the idea that it's there, and then they can't approach the balcony, and you trick them, and then just move it aside to the other point.
I see.
Open spot, and just put so you can lean in that little area.
I can't.
And if they come back, then you move it back. Okay.
No, I should have like a little doorway. I can lift it up. See, like a little.
Okay, well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but
like a temporary thing.
Yeah, so then, that's
a good idea.
That's an idea. I could try that.
Say, why don't you get one of those one of those old yardsticks of Dad's, attach it to that, and then put it on a hinge.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Or something like that.
Some way.
I'll work out something.
Something simple, maybe not a hinge. But
I'll put curare on the ends of it.
Oh, jeez, curare! Here we go.
Pigeons on the downstairs, and passersby looking up. What's going on up there?
Yeah, I bet.
Print out a few pictures of cats and staple them everywhere.
Right?
Yeah, I was looking up stuff on Amazon. I was like, what can I buy to get rid of them? And I guess they sell all kinds of stuff like iridescent tape and.
Oh, they don't like iridescent tape?
Well, that's what they say. But wait till you read the reviews of the stuff.
Oh,
so then there's like little tiny I don't know, metallic icicles, like long, and they start
like you put on the Christmas tree or something?
Right, and pinwheels, metallic pinwheels. Then you read the reviews. Psycho music starts playing. That's exactly and then you read the reviews of this stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, they're great. Pigeons just love them.
Oh, great!
And it's like you're standing
I see.
and it's like my terror is I've spent what $30 on those giant owl thing, and it's like I'm gonna go out there and there's gonna be a pigeon sitting on the damn thing.
Yeah, probably.
Like, make it stop.
Well, we'll see.
But people go. I mean, it's it's a real thing, this pigeon horror thing, you know? It's like, they have, like, when we first moved in here, we were told, you can't buy netting. You're not allowed to buy netting to put all the way across, which is the perfect cure.
Well, sure
right?
It is. They can't
get
through
in, and then you can lean on the railing and blah blah blah. But you're not allowed because it's a hazard because that's considered the secondary escape if there's a fire.
Right.
So I mean, we're 6 stories up, so never mind that. But you know, the ladder will reach that, like, heaven forbid. Ladder will reach that high, but if there's a netting, then it's, you know.
Yeah, well, the netting, I mean, the place is on fire. Rip, Hulk, shred. I mean, it's not going to take Hulk to rip that apart. You know, it's like you're going to be, let's get out of here.
Overprotective, you know, thing. And
I keep telling you, crash helmets and rubber sidewalks.
Right,
it can't be far away,
exactly.
can it? How did we ever survive?
From rain to shine, the sun came out. Yay! The pigeons must make a lot of money, though. I'm always seeing them drop deposits on expensive
Oh, that's good. Deposit.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yep, that's good. They make lots of deposits here, and we don't have a bank.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is, though, it's like, okay, you're not allowed to put the netting, and I'm putting on this dangerous to life and limb, like spiky stuff, and it's like,
that's
okay.
probably fine.
I can just see the firemen getting impaled on that.
Oh, yes, great. Or us on the way out.
Die in your fire, you losers.
You know, if Monty had been around long enough, I was planning to try and get him accommodated to the balcony, because we got it, like, he wouldn't get up on the railing. He doesn't have that kind of energy. And the bottom, like, he can't get out anywhere. He can't fall off the balcony or get on the neighbor's balcony or any of that. So I was thinking, well, he might be the perfect deterrent for the pigeons, but the thing is, he'd probably just make friends with them.
And he wouldn't want to sit out there because it's not comfortable enough. He likes to sit on the couch or the bed and sleep. And,
well, I mean, I put something out there because it's comfortable for him to nap on. But then he'd realize he's outside, and then he'd freak. He doesn't like being outside.
Well, I think he got over that because he was never, like, when we took him out with the carrier to visit your mother, he was okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't outside.
Well, true, but
not really.
Anyway,
sort of. He was kind of upset.
Little guy, though.
I do too, very much.
Try being stuck in downtown traffic in a convertible. That is why I moved to the country and all. Really, eh? Oh, what a sunny day!
Oh, jeez. That doesn't sound like fun.
All right, it's been fun. I got to work. All right, Cujo, congratulations on your job. I hope it works out for you. I hope you make lots of money, man.
All right. You deserve Congratulations, Cujo.
Yeah. And, have a good day. And, hey, before you go, let's make sure everybody gets some, again.
Confetti. Cat speed. Alcohol.
Yay! Oh boy. No, not too bad, eh? Oh, it's good to be.
It's nice to have it working finally.
Oh yeah, and
it's really good.
Like I said, I'm gonna get down on that now. Like keep because I've been sort of, I don't know, letting it go, like relying on their promise, you know. But you have to sort of follow through yourself, because if you don't monitor the status of your line, sort of identify some issues, it'll degrade. Because they, because of changes in subscribers on the line and that sort of thing. So, yeah. So.
Well, I mean, it got pretty bad. I mean,
it did. It really did.
2 weeks ago, it was down to. It actually dropped to 0 at times.
Yeah.
It was just terrible.
Rainbow snow should be a thing. Yeah, they should have like planes with food dye go through the clouds, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be weird, eh?
Except that everybody's clothes get stained, eh?
Well, let's hope it's... No,
free hair dye jobs. And
it's got to be washable, though, right?
Well, food color. Yeah, but it stains, too. I mean, it's washable over, like, a month.
Oh, okay.
And try food coloring in your clothes. It'll dye it permanently, pretty much.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't put food coloring in, is what I'm saying.
But, I mean, maybe just for once, you should try it, you know? Like,
what, snow? You mean color in the food, in the snow?
Yeah, or rain even.
Well, I suppose.
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to seed the clouds with color, I guess.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, it's been such a long week. And
well, you went up every day this week.
Yeah, I went up 7 days, like from last Sunday, because we didn't have the show last Sunday.
Right.
I took the opportunity to go up then too, so I've been up there every day. And well, just to make sure nothing goes wrong, and
Well, we have to for insurance reasons.
We have to. Well, we have to be up every 3 days, but it's like things are getting to the nitty gritty. I want to make sure nothing goes wrong. So
yes. Well, and we're just about done clearing out the drive shed.
Yeah, and that'll be good too. We've got. So and it looks so much better. I was like, it was like cramped and depressing in there, and now it's like all swept out. I vacuumed some of the stuff, and
threw out so much junk,
and it's nice, It's like, gee, I wish we could have it. Well, wow. When you're done, fly out here. Lots of work.
Oh, great. We need more work, yeah.
Actually, that brings up the subject. I'd love to. Well, I never discussed it with you, did I?
What?
Like
probably not.
to drive. I love driving. So.
Oh, yes,
so,
that's true.
I mean, I'd like to have a trip somewhere sometime, and like maybe for a couple days. We drive out there and then drive back, kind of thing.
Out where?
Out towards where Nine Scatudio lives.
You mean Alberta?
Yes, Alberta.
Let's see.
Alberta.
Let me think now. That means going through
Alberta.
Let's see. We have to go through northwestern Ontario, and then we'd have to cross Manitoba, and then we'd have to cross Saskatchewan. And that's a lot of time and mileage. And then we'd hit. Well, actually, which side of it is it close to the mountains?
It's closer to the mountains. Yeah.
Oh, so you gotta cross Alberta as well.
But it's all like once you hit
it's 4 provinces, you gotta cross.
It's a straight line.
I know it's a straight line, but it's a long line.
Go through the states faster. I don't like the states.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go
I'm
there.
not a United States lover in much of.
I'm not under the Trump regime.
Yeah.
They'd lock us up for breathing or something.
Oh, and now you actually have to give them your what is it?
Passport?
No, not that, but your social media stuff.
Oh, what? Just for passing through their country?
Well, yeah, that's
really?
part of their. That's just came in last month. If you're,
that's insane.
If you're, you have to give up, and they may or may not, demand your.
They'd accuse us of running a cult here because we've got the space stuff in the background and we've got heads and hands and
but
no
this is
bodies
not under my
and stuff.
name, so there's no way they could really,
Oh, they'd figure it out. They've got the NSA, they've been listening
they
to all this
probably
all the
have,
time,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, we'd have to mail my phone to Alberta, first.
Oh, great. Mail it to Alberta.
The logistics of it are just kind of irritating. And probably it is maybe faster and cheaper, but I don't know. I mean, I like Canada. Though.
It'd be less
okay, go through Canada,
here.
Remy. You should come here too.
Here.
Yeah, Remy, you should come up here and
here.
try some of that up here, man. It's all legal,
That's right.
So not that I would know. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm
right.
complete.
That's right.
Right.
You're
good when you're accused of being a cult leader. Almost. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
He's got a huge following of 20 15 people or something, maybe 10.
Well, all the space heads, I heard about them. Yeah, all those evil. What is it?
The word's getting out.
The rituals of mass rituals. You do some weird things with cats. I understand. And what's this thing about cat boxes? I hear.
There you go. Cult of the cat box.
Cult of the cat box. That's right, eh? Oh, fuck.
Is something falling?
Yeah, my head.
Oh, okay. Strange that.
Oh, sorry.
What's your head doing
I
falling?
haven't done one of those in a long time. So. Yeah, cult of the. Well, that's it. We are already part of the cult of the cat box.
Cult of the cat box.
Yeah, I mean, once you have a cat, that's it. You're a member.
You're a member.
You're a
card-carrying member of the cult of the cat box.
Cult of the cat box. But seriously, I'd love to. We'd love to. Well, we don't necessarily. Well, driving would take a week almost, eh?
I think so. Well, how long did it take to get out to Regina? We did that once. Well, you did all the driving. I wish I could drive to Spellia a bit, but I can't.
Yeah, you can. It's okay. Well,
it's a long drive.
I think. What did it? Well, it was from Winnipeg to Regina, so that was like 3 hours, I think.
Well, that's
or
true.
Was it 6 hours? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
9 says 34 hours straight drive. Yeah, and then I drove from.
Well, it is a little more than a day.
I think I drove right from Winnipeg. No, right from Regina back to Ontario, like here to Ottawa, and I drove one stretch for 24 hours, I think. Eh?
I'm trying to remember. It was a long.
It was a long drive. Yeah, I was exhausted by the end of it.
Oh yeah, you were sick by the end of it, if I remember.
Yeah, I caught some weird. It's a great time of year to do the drive. It's true.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's like, and you can. They have like campsites and stuff. You can. Our car is big enough. We can sleep. We can sleep in the back of it, for God's sakes. And it's just the mosquitoes.
Yes, you need that cat. Need to get that cat piss bottled up. Let's
get
go.
that cat piss spray. That's for sure. That'll solve.
Well, we'd have to test it to make sure it works first. Otherwise,
I'll test it on you, baby, not
no,
me. No,
don't think so. No, you can be the tester for that. Beta testing or alpha testing or something.
And trust me, it'll be so much worth it when you be here. We also cook very well. I bet.
Wow.
You know, I saw some of that stuff you were cooking there in the smoker, I think it was. My God, that looked delicious. I mean, my mouth was watering.
Wow.
Yeah, there was
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, well, Holly's got that European sort of what's the word? Aesthetic, I guess, eh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I get that very well. Like my mother and my grandmother had exactly the same thing, and I've got I've got it too. So
thank goodness. We'd starve to death
cookery,
without it.
Exactly. It was like, this is sad. I mean, this is a really sad statement on me and kind of thing, because Shelley worked hard. She made a spaghetti sauce, and she served it to me and says, "I'm not eating that."
I know. I was just appalled when you said that.
I still I can't believe that came out of my mouth, but it was just like,
well, you're vindicated though, because I have since learned to cook properly. That was sort of sad. It was okay, but it wasn't great, and we do much better these days.
We should go. Yeah, okay.
I wasn't raised.
I wanna make maybe not this year, maybe not, because things have happened and things are happening, and
it's been a busy year.
I want look at me though. It's like my spirit. I feel much more
lighter. Maybe?
Yeah, like a big weight has been lifted off, and it's not just this internet thing. It's like a lot of things just sort of
big. That's
combined.
Huge.
It's like
you've put so much time and money and effort into this thing, and then to have the internet service just tank like that.
Oh man, I was so mad, and
it was frustrating.
And part of it is my fault because I
didn't
didn't follow through and watching it. It's like to make sure.
Well, I think you're watching it, but
no, I didn't have time to really deal with it. But it's not only that though, sweetie. It's like it's I don't know. It's just some sort of self-confidence that's come.
How much you had to try and persuade them that there was something wrong, and you've replaced every square inch of cabling and so on in our home, so you figured out it's not on our end.
And let's see.
And it's hard to get them to take you seriously. They assume everybody's an idiot.
Well, yeah.
When it comes to computers, I mean.
And Nine says, what about at Zoa Langford? What about you? We have tons of space here now. What a YT party that will be.
Wow.
Best time to visit from the end of June to the end of July. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering, maybe flying would be better though, because
it'd be faster.
It'd be way faster. But I like the drive. But then we could get a car when we're out there.
Well, yes, rent a car, sure.
Yeah.
Lease a car.
But I'd love to, but that's a really long trip for me. And Remy, you too. Jeez, I mean, we'd love to get you up here. I mean,
that'd be great.
If it's a matter of, I don't know, sponsorship or something, I think we probably work something out, I bet,
I think so.
Unless you want to live here forever, I don't know.
Well, if you well, why not?
He shows up with his suitcases and, what's that meowing I hear? A little tail stuck out of the bag. It's like, nothing. There's nothing there.
It'd have to be a pretty big bag. How many cats were there again? I've lost track. Is it 20 or is it 9?
Oh, we can pick you up and we have a car. No need to rent. Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Oh, I'm so tempted, man. We could put on a really great show.
Oh, wow.
That would be a huge, long trip. I would need a cat sitter as well. 14 cats.
14 cats. Wow.
I can see you smuggling those in. I had 20. Yeah.
There's a big, yeah. We've got a big, remember that big chest that belongs to Mom?
Oh, that's right.
Well,
we're keeping that one.
I want to keep that one. Well, the thing is,
looks like almost like
holes for tails.
Yeah.
And
to scale back.
It'll be a little house, a little cat house, a mobile cat house on wheels.
Wow.
With cat boxes.
That would be awesome. That would be so awesome, I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's give it some thought and whatever.
Sure. That sounds like it'd be fun.
Yeah. So you know what? We're hitting the last minute. It's like 5. Goddamn, 5 seconds.
5 seconds. That was
I'm sure
fast.
Monty and Jerry will have a few senior talk. Give it serious thought. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Guess what, folks? We made the hour without you. I mean, with you. Without you. Without you, we couldn't have done it.
No, I wouldn't want it to be without everybody.
My constructions are backwards, a lot of them, because English isn't my native language. So.
Deutschland.
Yeah. Well, anyway, happy Sunday. Let's have a beautiful week, and we shall see you next week.
Yes.
So thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Thanks for
really great to see you guys.
So that's it.
Yes. Have a wonderful week and hopefully lots of sunshine and wonderful cats and all the good things, whatever you can think of.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Bye, everybody.